How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Store is wrapping up its Essential Pick sale. It's running an indie sale right now. A lot of good deals, and I want to highlight a couple of deals that I just think are absolutely awesome. Like, these are the best deals across the Essential Pick sale, in my opinion. We're going to cover some other deals that I think are quite good, some more expensive stuff, some cheaper stuff. No real criteria as far as, price thresholds or anything like that. Just want to highlight a couple of them right off the top that I think are ridiculous. Right off the bat, Oxenfree, 90% off for 99 cents. This is a ridiculous deal. Oxenfree is a narrative-driven game that I really enjoyed, and I played it back when it came out. It was the debut title of Night School Studio. They ultimately did release an Oxenfree 2 as well. But Oxenfree for 99 cents is great. It's a narrative-driven game that has some really good writing, and I feel like the characters, were relatable to an extent. Like, they're not all likable, but, people in general aren't all likable, and I kind of liked it from that standpoint. Story has some nice twists and turns. Like, aesthetically, I think it looks great. Narratively, I think it's pretty good. Soundtrack is quite good. For $1, I mean, this is a game that I imagine a lot of you guys missed out on, and I would say, for this price point, definitely do give it a shot. Worthwhile there. I don't recall if Oxenfree 2 is on sale right now. Let me actually look that up. It is actually on sale. Let me actually throw that in there as well. I totally missed this, but Oxenfree 2 is on sale for $1.99, which is an absolutely insane deal as well. So, if you want to get both titles, $3 for both is really good. I don't know why Oxenfree 2 is seeing this deep of a discount, given that the game initially came out in July of 2023. It's 16 months old. It came out at $19.99. You generally don't see games go 90% off 16 months after release, but, whatever the deal was with that, I don't know if this game didn't do all too well commercially. This was a game published by Netflix. It was one of the Netflix published titles that Netflix backed this game, so take that for what you will, but $1.99 for that, and certainly do play Oxenfree. First 99 cents for that is quite good. Then we have Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition, 90% off for $3.99. We've seen this deal a few times, but whenever it's available, I really gotta give it a big mention. Obviously, I feel like Deep Silver is going all in promoting Kingdom Come Deliverance and putting the game so heavily discounted based on the fact that KCD 2 is coming out in February of next year, so they probably want more people to check out Kingdom Come Deliverance, which makes all the sense in the world. And this price point of $3.99, you got the base game, all the DLC. This is an awesome, awesome deal. I've been pretty vocal about my thoughts about KCD. I think it's a really good open-world action RPG. I think gameplay-wise, it's a little bit janky. However, from a setting standpoint, narratively, those elements are really, really strong. And I would say, if those are the elements that interest you, if you like that medieval setting, this is going to be right up your alley. I think that historical setting representation is the best part about KCD. And for $3.99, great deal. And be on the lookout for KCD 2. Unfortunately, it's coming out in February, so, next year in February, you've got Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Monster Hunter Wilds, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, all in the same month. You also have, Trails Through Daybreak 2, which obviously a more niche game, but it's going to be insane. Your wallets are going to be obliterated, so it is what it is. Cat Quest is 75% off for $3.24. Thought I'd throw this in there as another super cheap option that I think is quite good. Very, very charming RPG. Accessible to any age range, and obviously Cat Quest 3 did come out earlier this year, but that game is still going for $16 on sale, so a little bit on the pricier side, but Cat Quest 1 for $3.24, pretty good there. Neo The World Ends With You, 60% off for $24, so now we're going to mention some stuff that's a little bit more expensive, but we still have some other cheap stuff to get to. Neo The World Ends With You for $24, I think is really good. This is a criminally, and I mean criminally underrated JRPG, and hey, you could look at The World Ends With You 1 being criminally underrated as well. I played World Ends With You 1 when it came out back in 2008, loved it back then, was surprised that we finally got a follow-up 13 years later, and unfortunately, commercially, it just didn't resonate, but it was fantastic once again. I do recommend you to play the first game. Obviously, not super simple to play the first game. It's available on the Nintendo Switch in the form of the Remix Edition. It's obviously available on DS, and there is an anime series available. The anime is kind of mid, so keep that in mind, but, you know, if it's your only option, I would say watch the anime. Neo is still enjoyable as a standalone title as well. The soundtrack in this game is so awesome. Breaking Through, I think it's either Breaking Through or Breaking Free. It's the main battle theme. It's so good. And the whole soundtrack is just really good. It's got some remix tracks from the original. Phenomenal game. Battle system, I really enjoyed as well. For 24 bucks, I think it's a pretty good pickup. Unicorn Overlord is 35% off for $39, so yes, this is super pricey, but this came out earlier this year. A Vanillaware tactical RPG. Once again, employing the phenomenal Vanillaware art style, is very good narratively, albeit it is a little bit predictable in the direction it goes, but a good cast of characters, and it has a lot of characters, and with a game like this, obviously there are the core characters that really do get the focal point of the story, but a lot of well-designed characters as far as that's concerned, and the overall story is quite good. Soundtrack is pretty solid as well. If you're into tactical RPGs, if you love the Vanillaware style of games in terms of presentation and aesthetics, you'll like Unicorn Overlord, and in my opinion, one of the most underrated games of this year. Certainly do circle back and give that a look. Frostpunk, the complete collection. This is a part of the indie sale. If you are a Plus subscriber, it is down to $6.74, which is an absolutely ridiculous deal. Given that you got Frostpunk and all the DLC expansions, it's a ridiculous deal if you're a Plus subscriber. If you're not, for $11.24, I would still say it's a fairly good deal, but really, the value of this deal comes in when you are a Plus subscriber. Frostpunk is a great game done by 11-Bit Studios, who make games that really kind of like emotionally move you and make you, you know, feel a certain type of way. I would say that about 11-Bit. They also did This War of Mine. They did a sequel to Frostpunk and Frostpunk 2, which is currently available on PC, will come to consoles at some point, but yeah, definitely do give Frostpunk Complete Collection a look if you're a Plus subscriber. The deal is great. It's a city builder, so obviously a game like this is more akin to PC gaming, keyboard and mouse, but it makes a solid transition to the DualShock controls as well. DualShock 4 obviously playable on PS5. Borderlands Legendary Collection. This is Borderlands the Handsome Collection and Borderlands 1 Remastered. If you're one of the 4 people that don't own any of these games, this collection is absolutely nuts for all the value that you're getting. You get Borderlands 1 and all the DLC, and then Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel with the majority of those games DLC. The only thing you're missing is Borderlands 2's, I believe it's the Assault on Tiny Tina. That piece of DLC, unfortunately, not included, but that's fairly minimal in the grand scheme of things. Legendary Collection is awesome. An absurd amount of content, an absurd amount of replayability. Just a great pickup, so definitely check that out. Yakuza 0 is $4.99. Gotta get the RGG shilling in there. Yakuza 0 is awesome. Persona 4 Golden, 50% off for $9.99. A great deal. It's Persona. Y'all already know what to expect, and at the very least, you've heard about Persona, and it's great. And given that this is the cheapest Persona game that you can pick up, and it's still very good. A lot of people would say Persona 4 is the best. You can really go back and forth with a hardcore Persona fan on which game is the best, but yeah, P4 for $9.99, quite good there. Dishonored Definitive Edition, $4.99 on that. Dishonored's great. Catherine Full Body Edition, $7.99 for that, is also really good. Just a quirky Japanese narrative-driven game with the focus on dating, and it's a little bit wild and a little crazy. Definitely wouldn't recommend it to be like your first foray into Japanese games, but yeah, $7.99 for that. And then Just Cause 3 XXL Edition, $4.19 on that, so go check that out. But that'll do it for me. Again, mainly wanted to highlight Oxenfree. Definitely Oxenfree 2 as well, as that's super discounted. Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition is great. And a lot of other deals. Links to everything in the description box below. Remember, a lot of these deals you only have today and tomorrow to check them out, and they will be wrapping up. So keep that in mind. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.